Hi, ladies. Hello, my dears. Hey, everyone. Good morning. It's Audrey Berm from Audrey Lynn Studios on the west side of Canada, near Vancouver. So I'm just taking a little walk here. It's a kiln opening day, but I'm telling you guys, if I don't get out for a walk in the morning on the farm, it's not going to happen. So I can't peek in the kiln until I finish my walk. Okay, walk's all done. Let's go check. There's Draco. And it's the Scott 1018 and we are at 76. So let's get Draco pulled away and oh, I think it's good. I'm just gonna see the cones here. So there's that and that. So this one is a 6. Yeah. I like it a little hotter, but oh well. Okay, unload and take it to the studio. Hey everybody, it's Audrey Berm. Again, here I am again, except this time in the studio. And I have a kiln opening, as I mentioned. So just a couple of things. This firing was a cone 6 with an 8-minute hold. I can't remember if I mentioned that earlier. So I wanted it hot. It didn't get so hot. So I'm thinking I have to, if I want it really hot, I have to up my hold. But this is 5 and that's 6. I showed you already, but now you can see it closer. Okay, and the other thing is that I have a little bit of an announcement, and I'll put it on the end, so stick around, about NCICA 2027. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I will start with something small first. So this is Plainsman 370 white stoneware. I hope the sun shining in isn't making the filming funny. Anyway, I'll try to stay kind of close to the screen. Anyway, Nat from Magic, this is Moon River 3 times. Okay, that I like. The other thing I didn't like so much. So I guess a straight cone 5 or 6 with a natural cool is what it really likes. So that is very pretty. And it is kind of opal-y, which is really nice. All right, a refired. I had done this mug a while ago. This one. And it is on white stoneware again. And it is number 1 opal luster here, ×2. And then there was light flux in here, ×2. And then there was tropical teal ×2 with river birch ×1. And that was the first fire. So on this fire, I put another coat of tropical teal here, and that was it. So, but it did have pinholes, and now it doesn't have pinholes. So it did run down onto, it fused to the cookie here. That looks like I got close to my shelf, but it doesn't. I always use like a 2 cookie system. So I have a smaller cookie underneath the mug and then a larger cookie underneath that. So if it really ran off, it would run off onto the larger cookie. But this looks nice now. I gotta tell you, I'm not so sure I'm crazy about tropical teal. Yeah, it ends up coming out more green or something for me. I have it on something else going into a slow cool, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, quite nice. And yeah, so that's my Glaze Bible insert. Then I have some winter wood mugs. So let's go with this one first. Also ran onto the cookie. So inside I put 3 times Mako's Norse in there. And then I put Mako's Norse down here. So 3 times Mako's Norse down here. And then 2 times Alabaster by Mako, 1 time Winterwood by Mako, and 2 time Light Flux by Mako. So it came out very pretty. And and I'm usually really careful about that, but I have a few instances here. It bubbled inside the handle there. So I will try to grind that and then probably put it back in for a refire. Anyway, it is pretty. And this one, I made the mistake of putting alabaster inside first, and I don't like alabaster inside because it's matte. So I put 1 coat of alabaster and then thought, okay, and then 2 coats of Norse. And it's very pretty. I mean, it is something to try for sure on the outside. Just 1 alabaster and 2 Norse. Maybe you can see the difference. Like this is plain Norse and this is alabaster with 2 Norse. I really like that. And then 2 time alabaster, 1 time winterwood, and 2 times light flux. And I like putting this light flux on the rim here because it goes glossy, and that's where you put your lips. It did craze a bit though. Oh well. Now this one is another winterwood mug, also dripped onto the cookie. And this has inside 3 times white opal. And then it has 3 times micro cerulean by Mako. And it did get some nice crystals right there. And then 2 times alabaster, 1 time winterwood, and some light flux here. But it did pinhole a little bit here. So I'm going to refire it, but I might just throw it into the slow cool. I don't know if I'll lose the crystals or not, but that's the next firing that I'm doing. I'm not doing a hot 6 in a while, so I'll probably just throw it back into the slow cool. Okay, then, are these 2 the same? Yes, they are the same. So this mug has 1 time, 2 time honey flux. Is it? No, it's 2 times honey flux and 1 time river birch. And then it is, I love this combo. It is 2 times honey flux and 1 time river birch. And then it's 3 times amaryllis and 3 times Albany slip brown. Just like a band here and a band there. It is one of my faves. Just beautiful for spring. And the other one here is the same, but it has Flux Blossom, which you can't really tell too much. Inside, you can maybe see how pink it is. Flux Blossom. But then it's 2 times Flux Blossom, 1 time River Birch, and then 3 times Amaryllis, and 3 times Albanese Lip Brown. Super pretty. It's a ruffle vase. Yeah. Nice. This one, inside is 3 times Flux Blossom. And then outside is 3 times Flux Blossom all over. And then it's 3 times Sang de Boeuf by Laguna. And I love how it granulated. But then, so I put Sang de Boeuf and then a little less on the third coat, just because I wasn't sure what it was going to do. And then I put 2 times Poppy Fields here. So look how it granulated, that Sang de Boeuf, and how those deep pinks came through. Oh, it's really pretty. Just wanted to try a few more combos with Sang de Boeuf, but that is really nice. I just love how it granulated. And look here, like even some of that real red from the Sang de Boeuf coming down here. Yeah, it's like a raspberry color. Then another winterwood mug. This one has 3 times white opal in it. And then outside is here and here 2 times alabaster by Mako. And then 1 time winterwood by Mako. And then here is copper float times 3. So there was bear clay here. And it did overlap a little bit over the over this and this. And then there's light flux along here and along here. So like a band on top of the copper float band and a short band underneath the copper float band. And it's very beautiful. There's also light flux here. So yeah, quite pretty. And this one didn't bubble, so I guess I was paying attention. Oh, there's a little bit of bubbling, but I leave that. I'm going to leave it if it's not that bad. All right. This one mug is birch on the inside times 3. And on the outside, we have 3 times birch by Mako, 3 times copper float by Mako, and then 2 times desert dusk by Mako. Cone 6, 8-minute hold. It just does this every time, and it's just beautiful. Such drama in it. It's just gorgeous. And then same idea. Inside is Mako's Lavender Mist by 3. And then here, also very beautiful, is 3 times Lavender Mist, 3 times Copper Float, 2 times Desert Dusk. And did I? No, not that. Nope. I thought maybe light flux, but I didn't. It's just so beautiful. Look at the drama. Nice. Okay, I have 4 more items here. There wasn't a lot of little things. I couldn't get to everything. So this piece is, this is all Plainsman 370 because if I go that hot, I won't put anything with grog. Like I won't put any 340 or 340S because chances are it will bloat. So I just put in the white stoneware. Anyway, nice big bowl. So this is 2 times Mako's Peacock Ice Peacock. It's not an ice glaze. Peacock. And Peacock is the base for Shipwreck. So there's 1 time Shipwreck on here. And my Shipwreck does have a lot of crystals. I should do this. Okay, and so the inside is a Peacock technique. And I filmed the glaze along. So that will be coming. And so on the inside, and here's the glaze sheet. This is on my website. These glaze sheets are on my website. So on the inside is, I mean, you can't see any of that, right? But 1 time Macadamia by Mako, which is the base of sandstone. And then there's 1 time sandstone, all in there. And then the W's that you make here, like this, and that's on here. You make W's all the way on the inside. And you'll see that in the make along, of course, of light flux squeezed with a bottle. And I do that twice. So I go over the whole thing twice. And then between the W's is a stroke and coat. So the top color, color is teal next time. And then the middle color is purplicious. And the bottom color, which you can hardly see, it's like right down there, is green thumb. And then you put 1 time sandstone over the whole thing. And that's how it came out at a cone 6 8-minute hold. And quite pretty, I think. Yeah, that's turned out very well, I think. There's not pinholes. Was there not pinholes? I was thinking, no, there's not pinholes. There's a couple little flaws that I think were my fault. So I don't know if I should put it back in again, like just grind them down a bit and put it back in with the slow cool. I don't think it would hurt it. So yeah, not bad. Tell me what you think. And then I glazed this finally. And there is a make along and a glaze along for this plate. So it's that leaf plate. And so I show you how to make it. And then it's, so what this is actually birch times 2 first. Birch times 2. And then winterwood times 1. And then light flux feathered from the edge in and a little bit on the inside there. So I like birch and winterwood. It's just really neat. And I mean, look at all of this. Look at this action in here. Yeah, it's nice. Turned out well. It's been sitting on my shelf since last autumn. So, but I had filmed it when I made the piece and kept it in a folder. So, yeah, very pretty. Nice to have it off my shelf because it was taking up a lot of room. Okay, so 2 more pieces left, and these are both glaze alongs. This one, oh no, that's this one. Okay, so this one is on the inside. What do I have in there? It's soft white, 3 times soft white. And of course, you know, had I read it, I would have known. 3 times soft white. And then on the outside is 1 time Mako's brown gloss and 2 times Fool's Gold by Mako. And I put that brown gloss because the Fool's Gold can sometimes be a little patchy on its own. So I put the brown gloss underneath, and then it just makes it more solid. And it has sparkles. I don't know if you can see that or not. All right, and then it is Smoky Merlot times 3, Sangria times 3, Amaryllis times 3, Indigo Float times 3, and Soft White times 3. It's very dramatic. I love it. So that glaze along is coming. This one got pinholes. The last time I did this, I put it into a slow cool and it came out great. This one came out with pinholes. So I'm going to throw it back into the slow cool. But anyway, there it is. And the last mug. Now let me see if I can get this straight. Number 1, I did coral ice with, I poured coral ice on the inside. Then number 1 on the outside was 2 times, isn't it pretty? 2 times light flux. Then number 2, I did 2 times amaryllis over the whole thing. 2 times. And number 3, I did amaryllis just to here. So that way I could get 3 coats here, but 2 coats there. And then number 4, I did sage gloss. And that was 2 times. And number 5 was light flux. And number 6 was splotches of light flux. And then, oh yeah, you can see that. And then right on the edge here, a very fine bead of Stroke and Coat's Wine About It. You can see just a little bit redder there. I could probably put another one on there, but whatever, that's fine. I love this. So that's the last piece. Okay. Okay, so next year, that's 2027. A whole lot of us are going to meet at NCCA at Baltimore, Maryland. And everyone's invited. It doesn't matter whether you have a YouTube channel or whether you're a subscriber or whatever, whether you meet somebody in the pottery industry close to you, everyone's invited. Jeanette from Far Forest has put a lot of work into organizing it and has set up a Discord with different categories about, you know, what the Discord is about, what NCCA is about, accommodations, just all sorts of things. And so if you would like to be invited to the Discord, please let me know down in the comments and I can arrange that. Or you can check out Jeanette's video where she explains Discord. Well, you can do them both. Go see Jeanette's video because she explains the Discord and how it works, and gives a big invite to NCECA 2027. It is going to be a blast with all of us there. It's, I think, a dream come true for a lot of people, and some people are coming from a very far way. So yeah, so if you're interested, everyone's invited. Just let me know and go check out Jeanette's video, okay? I think that's everything. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the kiln opening. Let me know what your favorites are. If you feel so inclined and you thought that this was helpful, I would love it, of course, if you subscribed and gave me a like and a share and a comment and a hype, you know, all that stuff. It's fun to make these videos on YouTube, and met many people from all over the world by doing it and being part of this great community. So have a great day and peace out.